Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show. There's not much happening, but yes, the New Zealand team has been declared for the World 2020, which is going to be played in Sri Lanka, and I'll be really looking at the team. As far as the team is concerned, Martin Guptill, we all know what a magnificent, what a superb batsman he is. He's in some good form too. In the tour of West Indies, he was the one who really played a very key role, even though West Indies won the series. Rob Nicol, well, he's also one of those talented youngsters. He has been selected. Brendan McCullum, Ross Taylor, they all select themselves. Ross Taylor is the captain of the team. Brendan McCullum, what a dasher he is, and what a big asset he is in as far as 2020 cricket is concerned. Ross Taylor, the captain, he leads by example. He's also a very good player, can get some quick runs, and also a typical 2020 player, I would say, Ross Taylor, and he would be leading the side. Kane Williamson, one of those real talents to emerge from New Zealand, but probably it's really time that Kane Williamson really comes up trumps there. BJ Watling, well, he had a good series against West Indies. James Franklin, there are the all-rounders are James Franklin and Jacob Oram. Jacob Oram, what type of big hitting he can do. He can really thrash the bowling, and he get to smithereens, and he could be very dangerous customer, and especially in 2020 Jacob Oram could play a great role, because he also with the ball he would be someone who would be bowling military medium, and it won't be making life easier for the batsman. Nathan McCullum, Brendan McCullum's brother, always has been very successful in 2020 cricket. In fact, so much of hope that Ross Taylor actually might start off with Nathan McCullum actually bowling the first over. He's a right-arm off-spinner. He's a very handy bat lower down the order. He can make some quick runs. He can hit do some big hits once he settles down. And Daniel Vettori, the seasoned veteran, is there. So his experience would be something very vital to New Zealand. So the experienced people are Ross Taylor, Vettori, and Brendan McCullum. So these three are the more experienced in the New Zealand squad. The bowling, well, it looks like it's going to be Kyle Mills. Kyle Mills, as you know, he can also bat a bit. He would be the one who would be trying to get the breakthrough. Doug Bracewell gets his chance there. One has to wait and watch how Doug Bracewell goes in 2020 cricket. Tim Southee, yes, he has played a lot of 2020 cricket. He would be, and as far as the spinners are concerned, now there's also one more person who is included. His name is Adam Min, and Adam Min has been named. He's just 18 years of age, so that really talks about Adam Min. He's a very good pace bowler. He bowls with a lot of pace, so he's a fast bowler. He has been included. He's just, I'm told he's just it's not 18, but actually, yes, he's an 18-year-old bloke from New Zealand. So I'm told he bowls with a lot of pace. So he's another interesting selection. And then we have Ronnie Hira, the left-arm spinner Ronnie Hira. We've not seen much of him, but we would be definitely knowing. But what are the? If you look at this team, there is no place for Andrew Ellis, who was an all-rounder. Tom Latham doesn't find a place. Daniel Flynn doesn't find a place. Dean Brownlee, who failed in the West Indies tour, doesn't find a place. Other than that, there's no Neil Wagner, there's no Andy McKay, there's no Trent Bolt, and the leg spinner Tarun Matula, and they were all the ones who actually played against the West Indies, but basically they don't find a place in the team. Now let's shift the focus. Today the Sri Lankan Premier League, there are no matches going on in the Sri Lankan Premier League, so it's a rest day in the Sri Lankan Premier League today, the SLPL. The other news that I have is coming in from Pakistan, where the Pakistani Test wicketkeeper Adnan Akmal is having a like a finger surgery, so just to get fit for the Australian series there probably. And there was something that I would like to talk about. The Under-19 World Cup had an upset, not an upset basically. Afghanistan beating Scotland in a very exciting game. I don't have time to really cover on that. The Under-19 fixtures which are coming up today: Bangladesh Under-19 take on Namibia Under-19, England take on Nepal Under-19, India take on the Papua New Guinea Under-19, New Zealand take on the Pakistan Under-19, and West Indies take on Zimbabwe Under-19 team. There's also a tour game going on right now. What I see is Ireland 11 made 180 with the South African right now playing. The score stands at 219 for 6. Well, let's see whether I have any time to do a preview of this particular match. Tomorrow is, the final test match is starting. They are going to lock horns whereby South Africa would like to finish the job and become the #1 ranked team in Test cricket. England would like to hold on to that, and it is going to be a real battle. England have lots of problems, as you know. There is no Kevin Peterson. Johnny Bairstow is playing in his place, so it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a very, very tough call for the Englishman, especially after Kevin Peterson left the team. Well, as I said today, I am a bit short of time. I wouldn't be able to go into the nitty-gritties, but this particular match is going to be played at the third domestic test is going to be played at the Lords, the Mecca of English cricket and world cricket, I would say. And we are looking at a good game for South Africa. They have everything going for them. England would be having some confidence that they did pretty well in the second test match, but well, it's not good news for them that Kevin Peterson has been dropped by the English selectors there. Andrew Stoss, captain, Alistair Cook, well, they all have to fire. They all have to really come to the party tomorrow. James Taylor on the dint of that very good performance, involved in a very good partnership with Kevin Peterson, which really saved England there. And James Taylor was looking very good, so he keeps his place. Johnny Bairstow gets a chance in place of Kevin Peterson. Very lucky break for Johnny Bairstow there. Would have not expected that. And as far as South Africa is concerned, Graham Smith, Alvaro Peterson, they are all into some good form. Alvaro Peterson is coming on the heels of a century. Hashim Amla, we all know they are all great batsmen. Jack Scally, A.B. de Villiers, so very strong batting, South African batting lineup. Jack Rudolph, well, they really bat down the order. Vernon Philander would be very good because he's just coming back on hitting a 50 in a county game, I mean in a touring tour game. And then the bowling, well, it's in the hands of Dale Steyn, Moni Markel and Imran Tahir, the leg spinner. Unfortunately, dear fans, today, due to short of time, I wouldn't be able to go the whole hog. I know I'm doing a very short cricket happening show, but unfortunately time becomes a big constraint for me. Balancing office, and as I said, this is something which I do for my passion. I do enjoy that, but certain times I really need to put a sort of a line there, right? So I hope you all understand, but it has been a pleasure bringing you the Cricket Happening show. It was a very short Cricket Happening show. Hope you all enjoyed it, and the only thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the New Zealand team, which has been selected for the T20 World Cup. That brings an end to my Cricket Happening show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.